Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Hector, and I'm coming at you guys with a deck profile of my Tengu Tour Guide plant deck. It's basically updated from my last year, or my last format.
Yeah.
Nice text message. All right, let's go on the deck list. All right, it runs 3 tour guides. It's still a broken card, even though the ruling is shit, but it's still awesome. You search for the Sangan, obviously. And then you're on the 3 Tengus. Tengus are super good still, I think. And it brings consistency to the deck. And you have the plant engine, which is the 1 lone fire, sadly, to search out the dandy, the spore, and the global. It's still a broken engine. And you have your millers, which are Card Trooper and 2 Rykos. I'm thinking about taking one out to make him into a maxi, but we'll see. And you have the debris. 1 is still good. It's still awesome. And then you have 2 effect veilers. Effect veilers are broken in this format. You need a lot of protection from effects, especially with JDs running around and all sorts of other shit running around. And I main deck 1 Thunder King. I'm testing it out right now. I'm not sure. It still does work, you know, against X Sabers and all that good stuff, but we'll see. And then for the boss monsters, I run a Caius, BLS obviously, and then for protection, a Gores. That's the monster lineup. And then for spells, you run Dark Hole, Heavy, and Monster Reborn. Basically mandatory now. 1 pot. It still works good. I only ran 1 pot in my last deck, but it does work. And then Mind Control, and 1 for 1, and Foolish. Basically, these are like for the plants. And then MSTs. MSTs are really good this format, even though people aren't going to be setting as much, but it's still broken. And then a book and Econ. I'm liking Econ because you can tribute tokens, and you can grab their shit and then tribute it or synchro with it, and it's still really broken. And then obviously Book of Moon for obvious purposes. And then for the traps is Solemn Brigade, Solemn Judgment, and Warning. I mean, they're mandatory almost in any deck now. And Torrential, I main deck 1 Compulse. Even though it's random, it still does work, and it can push for plays and stuff. And then I run 2 Calls. I mean, it's broken. You push this a lot of plays. And then Starlight Road, because you have to fit it in now. So that's it for the main deck. And then let's do the extra deck. The extra deck runs Leviathan Dragon and Levier. You can get some broken plays with these 2, especially with the tour guides and whatnot. And then you run the 1 formula. 1 formula is not that bad. I mean, you still do work with it, and it can still be really consistent. And then it gives space. Taking 2 out, or yeah, taking the other 2 out gives space in the extra deck. I run an Armory Arm, TG Hyper Librarian. 1 is fine, doesn't really matter. Catastor, Brionic, Iron Chain. I want to switch that into an Orient Dragon. Ancient Fairy Dragon, Black Rose, Thought Ruler, Colossal, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, and Trishula. That's it for it, and then here's the side deck. You run Chimera Tech, and 2 Cyber Dragons, obviously. 1 Breaker. I like 1 Breaker. I think 2 is kind of clogging the side deck. I run 2 Banishers. People are probably going to side against the plant engine, so just take out all your plant shit and put these guys in to confuse your opponent basically and do work on them. I side 1 Zephyros. I'm thinking about taking him out. He's not really that good, I think, but he can still do work sometimes. And then Kiku. Kiku does work against Twilights, zombies, a lot of good stuff, dude, and a lot of big. He's going to be a big side deck card. And then I run 2 Chain Disappearances, 2 Swallow Flips for GBs, you know, I hate GBs. And then 1 Trap Dust Shoot, and 1 Mind Crush. So that's it for the deck. You know, give me some feedback, tell me what I should run, what I shouldn't run, and just let me know and like the video, and then check Team HotNReady out. Thanks.